Hi, I'm Rev Myron, and today we're going to talk about A Course in Miracles lesson 247. Without forgiveness, I will still be blind. And this is what it tells us. Sin is a symbol of attack. Behold it anywhere, and I will suffer. For forgiveness is the only means whereby Christ's vision comes to me. Let me accept what his sight shows me as a simple truth, and I am healed completely. Brother, come and let me look on you. Your loveliness reflects my own. Your sinlessness is mine. You stand forgiven, and I stand with you. So would I look on everyone today. My brothers are your sons. Your fatherhood created them and gave them all to me as part of you, in my own self as well. Today, I honor you through them, and thus I hope this day to recognize myself. Oh, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeing sin in ourselves or others. I just read the news to gauge how I'm doing with that. Or maybe start discussing politics with someone. I understand completely that I cannot enter the presence of God if I attack his son. I also understand that if I attack another, I attack myself and will suffer for it. I understand that we're joined as a Christ, and so I cannot attack another. There's only one, and I'm part of that one. So no matter what it looks like, I really am always attacking myself. As I began to remember who I am, I began to remember who everyone else is as well. Here is what I love reading from this lesson. Brother, come and let me look at you. Your loveliness reflects my own. Your sinlessness is mine. You stand forgiven, and I stand with you. Oh, my dear God, what a thought. I think of different people who are in my life as I read this, and my heart just opens wide. I feel so much love and happiness. It's hard to imagine that I was ever foolish enough to judge anyone. And yet I know this has happened and probably will again. But I also know that I can choose again. I can choose to filter the world through the ego split mind or through the Holy Spirit. That is the limit of my choices, and for that, I'm grateful. If I choose to perceive someone as guilty, I notice how that feels and what the effects of this choice turns out to be. If I'm not joyful, I know that I will choose again, and this time with the Holy Spirit. I am keeping this lesson handy and reading those beautiful words again so that I can have the experience that they promise. And I want to take just a little bit of time with our topic for this section. What is the world? And there's a sentence in there that was important to me this morning. It says, hear his voice alone and all that speaks to you. So some years ago, I was involved in a misunderstanding with a friend. He thought I had abandoned him and felt unfairly treated. I thought he was being unreasonable, and I was impatient with him. It took quite some time to work this out because we were both looking at it from the perspective of the separate self. If this were happening today, it would be different. I might have similar thoughts at first, but I no longer stay with that perspective. I would find the idea of attack and defend just too patient, too painful to tolerate. My other choice would be to open my mind to the Holy Spirit and hear his word and only his. I would recognize that my friend was asking me to love him, and that's all. And what can one give to this request except love? Doing so would give me Christ's vision, and I would see in him the brilliant light that he really is. What if he's not ready to accept this gift? Then I would wait patiently, knowing that the gift is given, and so my part is done. This new way of being in the world is a result of consistent practice. And it's a wonderful way to be in the world. Thank you for being here today. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.